Hey everyone, long time no see. My name is Nico, and in this channel, I talk about how to improve your mindset and studying skills so you can learn languages more effectively. So, we've had a lot of ups and downs when it came to studying French, but I think I got it. And the thing is that I had the goal, I had like the motivation, the reason for studying French, but what I realized it's more about the accountability that I was missing out on. So, at first I thought it was because, I made a goal. Okay, study French. Okay, but what's more to the goal? Well, I gave myself an answer, which is to study more psychology and help kids and other teenagers and family members um, in the realm of psychology and education with French. But that wasn't enough for me to show up. And I think it's less about like the goal itself and more so the accountability aspect of it because it's been years since I've been a student. And when you jump from a student to someone who works, it's very easy to forget how much self motivation you need in order to actually study, to do it every day, even if it's for just a few minutes or for like an hour or so. And I think that's what really kept me back, what was holding me back. So I started posting on TikTok every day, and that has been, I think, the defining feature or what really pushed me forward. So we're doing that, and it's been received very well on TikTok, which is very nice. And I started this thing where I only speak French on those videos where I'm talking about studying French and keeping myself accountable. And so I'm going to keep doing that. And I started realizing that I don't want to post the same thing every day. So I want to do something different um, each day to keep it, just more fun. When you haven't studied in a long time and you're in the workforce, it's very easy to forget how much dedication or how much like self motivation you need in order to actually study. So you don't need a textbook and, doing exercises. You don't have to do that every day. There is time for where you do have to do that, especially when you're learning grammar, but having fun is really what is going to make this process or this transition a lot easier and more manageable. In high school and in university, I was, always studying. I was kind of like not type A, but not type B either. I was like a mix of the two. So I was kind of like a baby gunner, I guess you can say. And I always surrounded myself by people who studied as well. So that inspiration, that motivation was always there. But now that we don't have that anymore, we have to, you know, ease our way back into it. So what I've been doing is that instead of studying for 2 hours, now I'm studying for 1 hour. And again, we're breaking it down into two sections. One for revision, because I realized I wasn't doing that at all, and that was a mess. And the other one is to just do something fun, whether it's writing or watching a show with Language Reactor, which I'm going to mention a bit later, or listening to something, or like, I don't know, speaking, whatever. So today, for the revision, I decided to write. And the reason why I'm not like revising how people in lower levels would, for example, like A2 or B1, is because I already feel comfortable with the whole conjugation and gender and things like that. So I figured, okay, let me revise by producing. So I decided to write today. And I'm like, ooh, let me try scripting because it's like journaling, but a bit more imaginative, I guess you can say, because you're supposed to be talking about the future. And I thought it'd be fun. So we did that today. And I only have two colored pens. I have green and pink. So this is what I did. What you see in green is what I wrote, and then what is highlighted in pink are the things that I had to correct, and then what is written in pink underneath are the corrections. And then what I did afterwards is that I read it out loud to practice pronunciation, and I liked it. I don't know, I liked it. I thought it was fun. And then that was for the first 30 minutes. And now for the next 30 minutes, I'm going to watch You on Netflix because I didn't discover, I decided to give this extension a second chance. Yes. I, okay, it's called Language Reactor. And it's this magnificent extension that you could download to your computer or to your laptop, not your tablet, only computer or laptop. And what it does is that it gives you the subtitles in your target language as well as in the original language of the film or the show. And if you click on each of the words, they give you the definition. And not just the definition, no, it gives you the definition in context, which is hyper important whenever you're studying something. And they have this pro feature that if you like, you can do it 2 weeks for free. So that's what I'm doing. And if you like pay for it, I don't know how much it costs. Like, we'll get there when we get there, but I'll let you guys know. It lets you do like quizzes, and they give you the audio from like how it sounds in the actual, what's it called, the TV show or the movie. And you can do quizzes with it. You like can review it. They do flashcards. It's the coolest thing ever. So honestly, I felt like I found gold. Like, I struck gold when I started doing this, because the thing is that I first learned about it years ago, and I downloaded it, and I'm like, you know what, this is cool, but whatever, it's too much. I wasn't ready for Language Reactor, but now I am, and I'm obsessed, and I really advise you guys to like look into it and to try it. It's the coolest thing ever. So I'll put the link in the description so you guys can check it out. And I'm also going to include clips of how to use it, and I'm going to also put in some audio of me speaking French, so that way you can see it there if you're not checking out my TikTok already, which is also going to be in the description. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Ciao!
Salut tout le monde, je m'appelle Nico et je suis en train d'améliorer mes compétences en français. Rejoignez-moi pour 1 heure d'études condensée en environ 1 minute en moins. C'est parti mes amis!
J'ai découvert cette extension appelée Language Reactor et honnêtement, je pense que je vais principalement l'utiliser à partir de maintenant. Vous pouvez ajouter l'extension et si vous cliquez sur ce bouton, les sous-titres apparaîtront à la fois dans la langue originale et dans la langue de votre choix. Vous pouvez cliquer sur les mots pour voir leur signification individuelle. Et si vous cliquez sur ces boutons, tous les sous-titres apparaîtront sur le côté et vous pourrez voir leur définition et comment le mot est utilisé dans ce contexte, ce qui est extrêmement important. J'avais oublié à quel point il est difficile de se remettre à étudier quand on n'a pas étudié depuis longtemps, alors je recherche des méthodes d'apprentissage amusantes et sans pression. Vous pouvez faire des quiz avec cette fonctionnalité aussi. Ah, cette calcul me tue. À demain!